Hello YouTube, Salivate Metal here, and I have been keeping up with the news on the American Palladium Eagle designs being reviewed by the Commission of Fine Arts and the Citizens Coinage Advisory Committee. There was a meeting that was delayed because of a snowstorm that had hit the Washington, D.C. area. It turned out to be practically a nothing burger, which is a word that has made its way across the American political lexicon as of late. With that being said, let's take a look at these designs and what was reviewed and what was changed. Now, we've known, and I've posted a video on this previously, that Adolf Weinman is the original artist and that they were going to be used the obverse of the Winged Liberty, or what is affectionately known as the Mercury dime, as the obverse, and the American Institute of Architects metal design for the reverse, which is sort of looks like the Walking Liberty $50 coin here. So let's take a look at this here. They've been reviewed. They did finally meet, and not a lot was left to consider, according to the authorizing law prescribing specific designs. And up for the review was the judging and the implementation and placement of mandated coin inscriptions, which I guess was the biggest deal for these. So here's some renderings of both the obverse and reverse designs. Very, very nice and very nicely detailed. It'll be great to see these in high relief and on a larger diameter than what we are used to seeing for the dime. And as you can see, Adolf Weinman's initials here. Very nice. And the date 2017, which makes me think that, hey, perhaps they will get these things produced this year. And the modern designs closely follow the originals, the article says. Reverse looks most different, with the vintage design created for metal and needing pulled out for the coins. Obvious changes to the original include a raised rim and the different inscriptions, including 1 ounce PD 9995 fine palladium there, which is pretty typical for the platinum metal groups there. And it's a very nice. It'll be the first Palladium Eagle by the United States, and the Treasury, the Secretary, has the freedom to decide whether to produce collector versions of these. Very, very nice. So I think the displays look great. And some of the CCA members were able to view a test strike of the Palladium Eagle. And the chair mentioned that it was absolutely stunning, and described, and another member talked about it as being a very beautiful design. And another member would like to own it themselves. So very nice indeed. So apparently the Mint has been toying with and doing these test strikes of these. And so it'll be quite interesting. By the way, Heidi Wastwheat, who we know as designing many beautiful things, is a member of the CCAC. And she noted that they're beautiful designs, of course, but voiced some concern about the Mint's rendition. She felt that some areas were overly enhanced and a little over-sharpened, departing from Weinman's more subtle and soft-handled style. In particular, she thought the eagle's head appeared to be too spiky, like a dragon's head with scales. Let's go and take a look at that again. Yeah, I could kind of see where she might say that. Let's see if this thing opens it. Here's a larger image of the reverse. And let's take a look at a larger image of the obverse here. And there's a lot of smooth areas on the obverse here of the piece here, because this was intended for a much smaller canvas, whereas here there's a lot more detail with the eagle's feathers and the like. So we shall see what they do with that. But post your thoughts below on this piece. It's quite interesting and fascinating indeed, and not sure exactly when these will become made available. I assume that they're getting pretty close with all that, so we shall see. But quite interesting news indeed, and I'm looking forward to it. a Palladium Eagle by the United States Mint. I'd like to extend the multitude of gratitude you all for watching, and encourage you to please rate, comment, and subscribe.